welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Utah Utes offense is on the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Turning it on. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Looking for a gap. It's Parker. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bray. Oh, out of space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The Utes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Using his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run pass.
Touchdown, Utes! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, they get paid.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kansas State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, He is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Johnson looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down coming up. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Back to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for space. It's Edwards. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd down, going up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Edwards. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Dampier. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bentley. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation. Goal line, 3rd down, touchdown.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
The Utes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and And now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Brown. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Rides the back and leads it. Oh, the ball squirts out. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offense.
There he goes! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. They got it. It's blocked. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Johnson looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Utah offense returns, ready to go back on the attack. First play of the drive comes from the 22. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Utes will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball comes to rest right there. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. He's at the... and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. And it's sucked out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Oh, he's getting it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. And that one will give them the lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Playing defensive back, to me, is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a world-class athlete who knows where he's going. You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him or it's pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Utes are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right on the money. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the pass.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked earlier in the game come out here and make that kick you just saw. That was awesome.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it on the option. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Johnson looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Finds a little space. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. There he goes. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. A first down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
A run for the quarterback. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Dampier. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped. No gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Just keep slinging it. Much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make the play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Johnson wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Touchdown, Utes! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
How oftentimes can you say that there's a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Not out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Wilson to pass. Got it set up on the outside. He's loose. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. On the run, it's Rodgers. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You got to call the game to win it right now. Less than a minute to go. A field goal is going to do it for you. Every time you drop back and throw the ball, you're risking taking a sack. So if you're going to throw it, the ball's got to come out quickly. But I think at this juncture, you'd love to be able to run and give your field goal kicker a chance.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never...